Hey, how's it going, Tom? So, as Wendy told you over the phone, we are actually working with painting companies all over the country, and we were doing some research actually in your area when we came across your listing in Angie's List. And then I went over and I checked out your website. Now, we are based in Charlotte, North Carolina, and we are doing this customized video about how you can beat out your competition online and get new customers. And since I don't want to waste your time anymore, or my time, if by the end of this video you like what you've seen, you like what you've heard, and you'd like to know more about how I can help you bring on new customers, then please give us a call. If not, that's no big deal whatsoever. Still feel free to just take these tips as a gift that I give you today and use them to see how they work out for you. So let's go ahead and get started. The three different topics I'm going to cover have to do with content, citations, and backlinks. And I'm going to explain a little bit more detail about what those three are as we go along. Now, as far as content goes, content is everything on your front page. That's the words, that's the pictures, what the pictures are saved as, and what's behind the pictures. A few key things about content. Google likes to see about around 1,000 to 1,500 words of content on your front page. That just allows plenty of space for you to let potential clients know what it is your business is all about and what you do. Second reason that amount of content is important is because you want to be able to capitalize on keywords and key terms and key phrases that potential clients are searching for in Google when they're putting it into Google when searching for the type of business that you have to offer. And we want to make sure we're getting high volume keywords. And high volume just means the majority of people who are looking for painters in your area are using this specific term. And I'm going to come back at the end of this video and actually show you a keyword or two that you can begin using just practically in your content. And when that is done well, when content is capitalized on well, and you really included keywords in a really excellent way, then your website will become more of a magnet that attracts those potential clients in. And so content count, the amount of content, is highly important, more important than most business owners know. Now, just a little compare and contrast. I'm sure you've heard of CitaTwift Painters. They actually service the Georgia area as well. And so I wanted to see where their content was as opposed to you guys, because they are ranking pretty high. So you guys currently are actually doing really good. You've got 1,053 words on your front page. I just scanned the front of your site and put it into wordcounter.net, and I did the same thing for them. They have 1,112 words. I want you to see how close you guys are. So honestly, if you are really proactive and you go from 1,500 words on your front page and you capitalize on keywords, believe it or not, you will begin to beat out CitaTwift Painters in your area, starting with content, right? It's not hard at all because you guys are right behind them. Second thing I want to talk about is something called citations. Now, I came in here in Google and I put in Painters, Newman, Georgia. First thing that pops up here is called the Google Map Pack. And here's how citations work. And by the way, the Google Map Pack just helps for potential clients, but also Google to locate you. And they want to locate you because that helps them know that you're a legitimate business. Here's how citations work. A citation is your business information listed in an online directory. So Google is a directory, Yelp is a directory, and there are hundreds, if not thousands of more directories online. The more citations you have and the more directories, the higher up in this Google Map Pack you will appear. And that's really important because these are the businesses that potential clients see first. And so one of the ways we check citations is through a tool called WhiteSpark. WhiteSpark just allows me to see what citations you have, how many, and as opposed to your competition, and which specific ones your competitors have. It's almost like a free roadmap that we use when beating out your competition, right? So the best way to do that is not to take shots in the dark, but instead to see specifically where our competition is. So I can see right now you guys currently have 19 citation sources, right? I see here, believe it or not, they have 12. However, they are still ranking higher. And so one of the things you can do, I like this tool because it allows me to see these directories, how much Google trusts them. This number is a scale of 1 to 100. It means how much Google trusts that directory. And so they've got some that are in the 40s, 50s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. You guys have one in the 20s. So that may be hurting your citations because Google does not trust these guys that much. So even though you guys have more, I would encourage you to go for even more directories that have a higher authority. That's at least at a 40, right? Third and final thing I want to talk about is something called backlinks. Backlinks are extremely important when we're talking about ranking our website. A backlink is an authoritative website or platform. It can even be a blog that has high authority with Google, and they're linking up with your website. And because they are sharing their authority with you, your authority in Google is going up. Now, when I say authority, I just mean how much Google trusts you. And so, like I said, this is a key part of why certain online platforms are ranking higher than others. You guys currently have 12 referring domains giving you 278 backlinks. Currently, you're not building any trust as far as your domain rating. Your URL rating, however, is building trust. Now, this is all on a scale of 1 to 100. Now, as you build up more backlinks, you get more authoritative backlinks. You'll begin to see this domain rating score go up, right? Let's come on over here to Certa Pro. They have 22 referring domains giving them 378 backlinks, right? And so this is one of the reasons, because they've got more referring domains giving them more backlinks, and they've got some really powerful backlinks. Now, because we can see specifically where their backlinks are, it won't be hard to outrank them because, again, we're not taking shots in the dark. I want to show you a keyword or two, like I mentioned. We can start up here, painters in Newman, Georgia, right? This has about 40 people per month searching. It is a zero keyword difficulty, which means it is not at all hard to rank for this word. So what I would do, just being really practical, take this term, begin optimizing on it in your content, and begin to pull in a lot of this 40 search volume to your website. And yes, it is that easy. Well, Tom, thank you so much for your time. I hope this information has been helpful to you, and thanks for taking a look at the video, and we look forward to talking to you soon.